So dear students, our today's lesson is about ambiguous case of sine law of sine law and it is about that sometimes we are in a position or sometimes we are having a case in which we can draw a triangle like this. Okay, and when we can draw a triangle like this, you can see that it is a simple one triangle, and if we will construct a triangle or we make a triangle like this or we get a triangle like this is not ambiguous case. But sometimes we get it becomes possible that we are getting values of angle, like this angle b, this angle we got, and this angle. So I will explain it through examples, but this is just to make your uh, concept about this ambiguous case. So I am trying to explain that sometimes we get these type of the uh, possibilities that we can construct two triangles. Like you can see that if we call this as one triangle and this as the second triangle, so we can construct two triangles. And if we are in this type of a position, so then this type of case is called ambiguous case. Now I explain you through example that how this is possible. Okay, how we will get the ambiguous case. So let's do one two examples to just get the idea that what is actually uh, to clear this concept of ambiguous case. Like for example, if we are having a question like whether the case is ambiguous or not, so let's suppose that the question is that if we have a triangle a, b and c, and angle a is equal to 92 degrees and b is equal to 7.5 centimeters and a is equal to 8.5 centimeters. Now you can see that in this question we are given with one angle and two sides a and b. Okay, so now you can see that angle a is 92 degrees and side a is 8.5 centimeter. Now side b is 7.5 centimeter, which you can see is less than a. Okay, you can see that side b is smaller than side a. So if we are having angle b smaller than angle a, so then this is fine. Okay, but if we are getting angle b greater than angle a, so it is not possible. Okay, why? Because we know that the higher angle has higher side opposite to it. Okay, like for example, if I give you the example of Pythagoras theorem, then you know in Pythagoras theorem we know that because it is applied on right angles, so this is right angle and the side opposite to it becomes hypotenuse, which is the largest side. This is the largest angle and this is the largest side. Okay, so largest angle face always or is opposite to the largest side. So look, like a is 8.5, b is 7.5, So we know that side B is less than A. So it means that the angle B will be less than angle A, and if it is greater than A, then it is not possible. Okay, so if we are having only one angle, it means that this case will not be ambiguous case. Like we can only construct one triangle, because if you look at this, so we are getting or we are having only one angle B, and it is not ambiguous. But if we are getting two angles, and if both of them are possible, so then we can have ambiguous case. Now look at this example again. This is angle 92, and B is 7.5, A is 8.5. So we can use sine law. We always use sine law. By sine law, so we will write down, because we need to find out angle B. We will find out angle B to check that is this case ambiguous or not. This angle we will find, and two values of it, one value through sine law, and the other value we will find by subtracting that value from 180 to get the second value. Okay, so let's use sine law. So we are supposed to find out angle B, so we will write down sine of angle B over this value, that is 7.5, equal to sine angle A, that is 92 degrees, over 8.5. Now we will shift everything on this side, and we will get the value of B. So B will be equal to, angle B will be equal to sine inverse bracket, because we will shift the sine on the other side, and 7.5 times by sine 92 degrees over 8.5. Now students, you can quickly get the value by using a calculator of the angle B. So the value of angle B will be, I tell you, I'm using the calculator, sine inverse 7.5 sine 92 over 8.5. So the value is sine 7.5 it is 61.86 degrees. Okay, to 2 decimal place. So you can write down 61.7 decimal place to 1 decimal. So it's depending upon the condition, that if they ask you according to the decimal places, you will write the answer. Now you can see that side A was 8.5, and side B was 7.5. Angle A, this represent A and this represent B. Angle A is 92 degrees and angle B is 61.86 degrees. So these both are, according to the given situation, these both are correct. Now let's find the second value of angle B. And this second value is actually going to decide that is this case ambiguous or not. So the second value of angle B will be, we always get it by subtracting the value which we have found by using the sine law from 180. Okay, so from 180 we will subtract 61.86. So when we subtract 61.86 from 180 minus 61.86, so then it is equal to 118.14 to 2 decimal place. So now you can see that this value of angle B, this value of angle B is greater than angle A, because according to our case, side A is greater than side B. So angle A must be greater than angle B. But in this case, we see that angle A is 92 and angle B is 118.14 degrees, which is not possible. So it means that we are having only one angle, so that's why here you can see that 61 is less than 92. So it means that this case is not ambiguous, because this is not possible, this is not possible. And when you will make a triangle, so it will be made like this, only one. Okay, so after getting these two values of B, we should also get the value for angle C. Angle C will be equal to 180 degree minus 92 degrees and minus 61.86, because 61.86 is possible and this 118.14 is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because angle side A is greater than side B, so angle A must be greater than angle B. So when you will simplify it, so it is equal to 26.14 degrees. So this is the possible value of C. Now let's do another example for ambiguous case, because this is yes, triangle is possible, yes, triangle is possible, but the case is ambiguous. Yes, this is ambiguous case. Oh, not ambiguous, sorry, this is not ambiguous case. Now let's do another example, and another example is like we have triangle PQR and P is equal to 19 millimeter, Q is 25 millimeter, and angle Q is 52 degrees. Now you can see that Q is greater than P, Q is greater than P, so angle Q must be greater than angle P. Okay, so this is the case. Like we know that largest angle is opposite to the largest side. So if Q side is greater than P, so then angle Q must also be greater than angle P. So let's find the value of angle P, because Q is given. So let's find the angle of angle P by using sine law. We always use sine law. This is called ambiguous case of sine law. So we can write sine, angle P we have to find out. Okay, so sine angle P over side P, that is 19, equal to sine angle 52 degrees over the side 25. Now let's find the value of angle P. that will be equal to sine inverse 19 sine 52 degrees over 25. So let's quickly figure it out and get the answer. Sine inverse 19 sine 52 over 25, that is equal to 36.79. So it is equal to, angle P is equal to 36.79. Sometimes calculator give syntax error, okay, but you can then use brackets and just try to figure out on calculator, and then you will get definitely answer, okay. So no need to worry if calculator show syntax error, okay. So now you can see that angle Q, side Q is greater than side P, and angle Q is 52, angle Q is 52, and which is greater than angle 36.79, okay. So now we have to definitely find out the other value of this P, so that we will find angle P is equal to 180 degrees minus 36.79. So that will be equal to 180 minus 36.79, and this is 143.21. So P is coming greater than Q. P is coming greater than Q because 52 degrees and 52 is less than 143.21. So quickly guess that is it ambiguous case or not ambiguous. You can guess it by yourself. So I hope so that you have got the answer. So this is again not ambiguous case, okay. So because if it is coming means both the angles are correct, then it is ambiguous, but one is correct, the other one is not correct, so it is not ambiguous. Now let's do one case which will tell you that which will definitely show you that the case is ambiguous. So this is not ambiguous because one is correct, the second is not correct, in which we get both the correct, then it will be ambiguous. Now let's see. For example, we have triangle DEF, and angle D is 47, and side D is 75 meters, and E is equal to 80 meters. So as we know that side E is greater than side D, so angle E must be greater than angle D, means we will get two values of angle E, and those two must be equal greater than angle D. So let's use sine law again. So sine angle E over 80 equal to sine 47 over 75. So let's figure it out and get the answer for this angle E. How do we figure it out? Sine inverse 80 sine 47 degrees over 75. Now let's quickly do it. So sine inverse 180 sine 47 and 75 is equal 51.3 to one decimal place, 51.3 degrees. So you can see that angle D is 47 and angle E is 51. So we know that 51.3 is greater than 47. So it is fine, it is okay. Okay, now let's try to find out the other value of angle E. So that will be angle E will be equal to 180 minus 51.3 degrees. So which will be equal to 128.7 degrees. So angle, this is second value of angle E. First value was this 51 and the second is 128.7. So again you can see 128.7 is greater than angle 47. So this is also true. So when it was not ambiguous, you can see that one was true and other was not true. One was possible, other was not possible. But in this case you see both are possible. So when both are possible, it means now we are in a position to have a triangle of this form. Means we have two values and we are having two triangles and both are possible. Okay, so here it was impossible, that's why it was not ambiguous, but both are possible. So both are possible. Here both were not possible because according to the condition Q, if Q is greater than P, then angle Q must be greater than in both the cases when we find the values of the angle. And how do we find the value of angle? First value we find by using sine law and the other value we find by subtracting the angle from 180. So now this is ambiguous case, this is ambiguous case, and now we find the value of F, angle F. So angle F we will find out by you can see that angle F when angle E is 51.3 degrees, and D will remain always that one which was given in the beginning. So D is 47. So 47 degrees. So F is equal to 180 minus 51.3 minus 47. So let's find it. 180 minus 51.3 minus 47, that is equal to 81.7 degrees, and we again find the value of F when angle E is 128.7 and D is same, that is 47 degrees. Okay, D is 47 degrees. So let's apply these values to get the second value of F. So which is equal to 180 minus 128.7 and minus 47. So it will be equal to 180 minus 128.7 minus 47, that is equal to 4.3. So that is equal to 4.3 degrees. So it is, yes, it is ambiguous case. So I hope so that from these three examples I have made it clear to you that when the case is not ambiguous, when one condition is true and the other is not true, okay. But condition is ambiguous, the given case is ambiguous case when both of them are true, okay. So if both of them are true, we can construct this type of the triangle. If one is true and other is not true, because if other is not true, so definitely other will go here like this, okay. So which is not actually which will not make us means it will not make us easy to make a or to construct a triangle, okay. So if case is not ambiguous, then this type of the triangle is formed. So I hope so you got it. So take care.